With the Kenobi series coming to Disney+, we thought it would be a good opportunity to enter the conversation with our professional opinion. This video is for Disney and Lucasfilms to know what elements they need to include in the series. That is, if they want the series to be a successful story, loved by fans and profitable for investors. This is Star Wars theme, the consulting agency Disney needs to hire, if it wants Star Wars fans to return. Here now, top 10 things the Kenobi series must include to be amazing. Conflict with Rogue Jedi, Asharat Het. In Legends, Darth Krayt was born Asharat Het. He was a Tusken warrior who became Jedi Master during the days of the Galactic Republic. The son of legendary Jedi Knight Asharat Het. He returns to Tatooine after the fall of the Republic, where at one point he looks to exact vengeance on local farmers due to conflicts with his Tusken warrior kin. He has a brutal duel with Obi-Wan, due to Kenobi seeing the dark side taking over him. Flashbacks with full, Clone War era armor. Anyone who has seen any of the animated story arcs of the Clone War era, knows that the Jedi wore battle armor as they led clone battalions, in their wars against the Separatists. Since casual fans may only know about the films, they may be oblivious as to how the Jedi dressed in that period. George Lucas and Dave Filoni managed to fit in between Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith. These flashbacks will look visually stunning to casual fans, as the armor gives the Jedi of this era a regal appearance, and existing fans who have already seen this look in the animated series will surely marvel when they see this knightly attire. Flashbacks of Jedi Masters in action. The Clone Wars animated series showed us many adventures that featured the Jedi Masters from the Council. In the films, their stories were not really fleshed out, but the Clone Wars series did an excellent job in presenting us with their personalities, backgrounds and abilities. Some of the adventures shared by these masters included Obi-Wan Kenobi, and could be included in flashback sequences. Kenobi and Anakin face Durge. This powerful and psychotic villain is part of the Gendai species. He is a vicious bounty hunter, whose race is virtually indestructible, even when torn apart or dismembered. They can survive in the vacuum of space, and having no vital organs or bones, they can easily survive lightsaber strikes, as they also possess incredible regenerative healing abilities. Those characteristics make these normally non-violent beings very dangerous when they become mentally unstable due to extreme old age, or in the case of Durge, due to personal tragedy and torture at the hands of the Mandalorians, whom he despises. Through his story arc, Durge disposes of many Jedi, even mocking some of them while doing so. He is defeated by Anakin and Obi-Wan, when Anakin cunningly jettisons the monster in a lifepod into a nearby star, finally vaporizing him at a molecular level. Villains from Clone War era. These characters are all worthy adversaries that gave the Republic and the Jedi a real run for their money. Among the most powerful and noteworthy were Asajj Ventress, General Grievous, and Cad Bane. All of them are evil, resourceful, and deadly. And they all had multiple encounters with Obi-Wan in the animated series, so if they decide to include some of these events in live-action sequences, this could truly be a more than memorable series. Obi-Wan and Duchess Satine of Mandalore. There may be a reason why Obi-Wan did not tattletale on Anakin over his relationship with Padme. As it turns out, during the Mandalorian Civil War, Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon Jinn were sent to protect her. While on protective duty, Obi-Wan and Satine developed feelings for each other. Her obligations as a Duchess, and him being a Jedi Padawan, made the relationship unsustainable, but they would meet again during the Clone Wars. Those who have seen the Clone Wars animated series know that this storyline does not have a happy ending, but what a riveting arc this would bring to the show. Real stakes, real pain. Obi-Wan would have vivid emotions to recall in this series. Old rival, new conflict. The confusion casual fans had, upon seeing Darth Maul alive during the finale of the solo film, would be very much dissipated by including the arcs of Maul and his brother, Savage Opress into the live-action world. Kenobi and Maul renewed their rivalry during this period. On occasions, Kenobi escapes by the skin of his teeth, so bringing Maul back as a significant antagonist to Obi-Wan in these flashback sequences would bring great conflict to the series. Kenobi Maul, The Last Duel. The Kurosawa-style Last Duel between Obi-Wan and Maul in the Rebels series is as mythical as it can get in its representation of the fight between good and evil. Maul's obsession with ending the old Jedi boils to a crescendo. As Maul looks to avenge his loss to Kenobi in Naboo, this duel represents the culmination of all the lessons learned by Obi-Wan during his lifetime, which he will need in order to deal with one of the deadliest situations he has ever encountered. Adventures with Anakin, Rex, and Ahsoka. Ahsoka is truly the breakout character of the Clone Wars series, and although she is Anakin's Padawan, they share many adventures with Obi-Wan. They may want to use some of these flashbacks in the Ahsoka series, but they could also use them in the Kenobi series. While it is true that Cody shares more missions with Kenobi, and Rex is really much closer to Anakin and Ahsoka, by association, this may be a perfect chance to bring Captain Rex into live action. Kenobi watching over Luke. There are many stories to be told regarding Obi-Wan's time in Tatooine, as he watches over Luke, clashes with Uncle Owen, deals with Riff Raff in Mos Eisley, and fends off Tusken Raiders. Story additions could include dealings with Imperials, bounty hunters, and brief off-world adventures. Also the exploration of young Luke's life, where we see early traits start developing which will make him the hero we've come to know. No, not that one. There is no room for the apocryphal version that the sequel trilogy gave us. We should see in this series the early experiences that turned Luke into the version Star Wars fans have always known. The one and only Luke Skywalker. This is our professional opinion, and we entreat you to share it with Disney and its investors. It is the only way this IP can be salvaged. Please like the video, subscribe and hit the notifications button. Share it with your friends and help us grow this channel, as it will allow our consulting service to provide Disney with the pathway to course correct and make Star Wars the most beloved fantasy franchise once more. This is Star Wars Theme.